What that says?
Simple question. Can the Roman pontiff err in teaching, yes or no?
He cannot err in dogmatic or doctrinal teaching. So no.
Okay, so he's infallible. Okay, so he's
Non-magisterium,
infallible.
and yes.
Okay, so he's infallible. And what do you mean by non-magisterium? Because Denziger 1683 says even in pastoral teaching,
Can you send that
Pope is
source?
infallible.
Can you send that source?
What Denziger? What you want the Denziger?
Yeah, it's not even.
I'm gonna go eat dinner. This is a waste of time. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
You don't need to talk to Chico. Just
See
watch
ya.
the
See ya.
video that I put
Bye,
into
buddy.
the side chat. That's all.
Watch
I
my
need to do.
video.
Chico, watch the
my
video.
Yeah,
I will.
It exposes this line of
Wait,
Greek
what
Orthodox
you should
reasoning
watch
as a
is the Ubi
complete
Petrus
fraud and
video
sophistry.
on the
It's
Sammachian
circular
forgeries,
sophistry.
right? In which
That's
the
all
papal
Jay
doctrine
Dyer
was
is.
made up so Symmachus could
You're
get
not
away with
fooling
raping a
anyone,
nun.
Chico. You're in a logical psychosis, sir.
The only reason why the papacy
Continue to
exists
Chico,
delude
you
yourself.
don't know the
Symmachus could
words
get
you're
away with
using.
that. Yeah, you clearly don't understand that claiming that there's a straw man without any
So
evidence.
we got 4 Catholics here all saying that you don't know
Keep
what
coping. I
the.
don't care, bro.
But
I don't care. Is the Roman pontiff free from error? Yes or no?
if he's speaking ex cathedra, then what he's saying
No, that's
is
not true. That's
infallible.
not true. According to Denziger 1683 and 1732, the
Can you
Roman
send
pontiff
that
cannot
source?
err in teaching. The Roman pontiff cannot err in
No,
teaching in any
no.
sense.
You can't reference that until you like send it.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Denziger is the source of dogma for the Catholic Church. Like,
He cannot err on
Denziger?
teaching morals and morals and teaching of faith and morals.
Yeah, correct. And that's not just
No.
ex cathedra. That includes all of his teaching, ordinary magisterium and pastoral, according to 1683 and 1732 Denziger. So this claim that you only have to follow ex cathedra is anathema.
Do you have a case that you're trying to refute? Like
I'm demonstrating I'm demonstrating that the papal system has failed. Because the Pope has clearly
Do you have any one?
Say again?
When has he?
But you're not speaking English right now, bro.
When has he?
When has what?
The Pope taught error.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so we can go straight to Vatican II, when Dignitatis Humanae, the Pope says you no longer have to submit in secular and ecclesiastical spheres to the Roman Pontiff, which is in contradiction to Unum Sanctum and Dignitatis Papae.
Let me look at these. I went to source it through things.
I can read it out for you. I know.
No, send the link, bro.
You want the link to the document? Okay, I'll put the link for you in the chat.
Yeah. Also, Kaiser, do you already know this? What is bringing up?
Why are you appealing to Kaiser? You're talking to me.
I mean, I'm wondering if Kaiser already looked at this part.
Give me paragraph number.
Yeah. You guys, we're not gonna listen to anything you say until you like send us what you're reading.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So let me go into my Pope quote me folder.
What do you say when the Alexandria documents actually agree with Pastor Aetherius on the fact that the Pope does not overrule ordinary authority of bishops?
Funny how you bring up the Alexandria document, which concedes that the papacy is an innovation, but
that's not what I asked though, because it agrees with Vatican I.
I just found it funny you brought out. Yeah, so Dictatus Humani says, contrary to Dictatus Papae, right, and Unum Sanctum, that the truth cannot impose itself except by virtue of its own truth. That's a libertarian statement, as it makes its entrance into the mind of one quietly and with power. Religious freedom, a liberal doctrine, in turn, which men demand is necessary to fulfill their duty to worship God, has to do with immunity from coercion in civil society.
Where are we reading this?
That's paragraph. It's not even paragraphs. Like what these? I forget what
I'll
they're called.
flip. Okay, let me flip and look this up then, because you're not going to send a flipping bloody link.
I'm reading that right now, so
no.
Let me find a specific citation. Wait a second.
Here, let's read it.
It's
It
not
seems like
my
it
solution.
comes from
Okay, I'm just not going to flip then. If you don't bring up sources and not even have it like at
What
the
do you mean bring
ready
up sources?
to
What do you mean? I'm reading from Dictatus Humani. This is your dogma.
yeah, and
This is your dogma
and you're
Vatican
not
II
going to
document.
send it in the link, so I'm not going to flip and listen to you if you're not posting the side
Okay,
chat.
here's the link, retard. Like you're not familiar with your own documents after spoon feed you. Here's the link. There's the link, idiot.
There we go.
Now read
Thank
through
you.
it. Now read it.
All right, cool. No, I was about to flip and look it up. I had to flip and go to my computer to look it up.
Yeah, so the whole document, right, is a liberal statement, essentially conceding to the doctrine of separation of church and state, saying that there must be religious freedom. There can be no coercion to submit to the Roman Pontiff. For example, it says here in paragraph 4 that the freedom or immunity from coercion in matters religious, which is the endowment of persons as individuals, is also to be recognized as their right, right? So it's affirming the right of religious freedom. That is contrary to the Tarsus Pape, which says all the princes must kiss the feet of the Pope. How can you
The
reconcile
degree,
this?
this degree is a non-infallible document.
No, he is infallible. Vatican II is infallible.
Mm.
Vatican II is dogma for the entire Catholic Church.
no, not necessarily.
Yes, it is. I can give you
We submit
multiple papal
ourselves.
statements. I can give you multiple
We're
papal statements saying
so
Vatican II is dogma.
stop.
It stated
We
in
submit
Vatican II itself.
ourselves in docility. We submit ourselves in docility and sincerity, but not our intellect.
No, that's not true. It's dogma.
I mean, I
I'll
just
read out your own
quickly
Pope.
looked it up,
I'll
and
read out the
it's
opening
not
speech. I'll read out the opening speech to Vatican II right now. That says this is dogma. Now, why do you lie
absolutely
so
not
blatantly?
Catholic. So absolutely not
Okay. Seeing as
like
you want to lie, let's read out the opening speech to
Dictatus,
Vatican II.
Dictatus Papae is not infallible.
Yes, it is. It's in Vatican II, so it's infallible. Vatican II is an ecumenical
No.
council according to your church. Yes, it
Also,
is.
Vatican neither is
Yes, it is.
Vatican II
Yes, it
extraordinarily.
is.
It's not.
Yes, it
Vatican
is.
II is not
Yes, it is.
necessarily infallible.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not
Shut your
infallible
mouth.
either.
Yes, it
No, it
is.
isn't. No, it isn't. No, it
I'll
isn't.
read out from the
No, it
opening
isn't.
speech
no,
of
it's
your
not.
council right
Explain why.
now.
Explain why the Pope
This is from
later,
Pope. This is
the
from
Pope
Pope
later,
John
the
Paul.
Pope
He says in the opening speech, the testimony
It's not
of
Pope
this
presiding
infallible.
over
this
Vatican II
extraordinary
said that the
magisterium
entire
of the
thing is
church,
not even
right? He calls
infallibly
Vatican II.
bound. It's authoritative but infallibly bound. You're coping because I'm calling you out for your EO schizo, essence energy distinction, and its consequences. This is
So
what happens
Chico,
when you start
find
making
the
essence energy distinctions. You start making multiple gods, and then you start thinking papal infallibility is wrong. When you admit it back in the frickin' Second Council of Nicaea.
yeah, like he doesn't even know the when we say papal infallibility. That's
Because
just speaking
Dictatus
of
Papae, I
two
think it's a papal
doctrines.
bull. I'm 99% sold it's a papal bull. I don't think papal bull is infallible. Is infallible.
Right. I have to look like yeah. But you could just simply like everyone says it's not infallible. It is fallible.
Yeah, no, Dictatus Papae is not. It's not infallible. It was not bound.
Yeah. So, anyways, papal bulls are dogma. You idiot. You don't even know
No, it
your
is
own
not.
magisterium.
That's a
Yes,
lie.
you are.
You don't
You
know
don't even know
anything
your own
about
magisterium.
papal
You don't know your
authority.
own. What's the
Papal
definition of
bulls are
dogma,
not
idiot?
infallible unless
What does
they are
dogma
bound
mean?
ex cathedra or in an ecumenical
Okay,
council.
first of
They
all,
are
you need to
not
stop coping
infallible.
with the mute button. Stop running away. And second of all, what does dogma mean?
You're straw manning.
What does it mean for someone to be
You are straw
dogmatic?
manning because you don't
Answer
know
the
what
question.
infallible
Answer the
means.
question.
You have
Kaiser,
no
answer the
definition
question.
of
What does
infallible.
it mean for something to be dogmatic?
You didn't even know
It
what
is
the papal
wrong.
infallibility
First of all,
was.
to blatantly lie and call it dogmatic would
What
be to
does it
say
mean for something to be dogmatic?
you'd be
Answer
no
the
different
question, you
than
dog.
to say
Stop running
somehow
away.
your documents that are of
Answer
ordinary
the
authority
question,
are
you
the same as
dog.
extraordinary
Answer the
authority or
question. Stop running away.
infallible
What does it
authority.
mean
They're
to be
not.
dogmatic?
You have no clue what dogma means.
Chico
Okay,
is
You
kind of
really don't have
so.
no
because
clue
you're too scared to answer the question, I'll answer it for you. Dogma means
because you're
in the
defining it
universal
wrong. So we're
application
not
to
going to
the
get
entire
past.
church.
We're
The
not going
papal
to
bull
get
of the
past
Tarsus
this
Papae
point
applied
until you
universally to the entire church. So it's
define
dogma
dogma
according to
correctly.
Denziger.
You
That's the
don't know
definition
the
given by
difference between
Denziger, your highest
ordinary
theologian.
and extraordinary power. You know no difference.
Oh fuck! Why is my phone not? There we go. Now my phone's working.
The Pope cope never ends. You're a bitch. You have to run behind the mute button because you can't face me.
You know,
Fucking
because you're
female.
Like you're
interrupting
still
Kaiser.
coping, dude.
Okay, if I'm coping, then
You
tell me.
don't know the
Then tell me what
difference
the definition of
between
dogma is.
dogma
Then tell
Chico,
me what
you
the
and
don't know
definition of
what
ordinary
dogma
papal
is.
authority.
infallibility
Then
is.
tell me what the definition of dogma is if I'm coping. What does dogma mean?
The dogma is a narrowly defined doctrine.
Yeah, what does it mean? Tell me what it means.
I just literally said it.
You're saying the definition of dogma is narrowly defined. Are you stupid?
Doctrine.
You don't know anything about what doctrine is.
You don't
How
know
are
any.
you? Are
Look,
you
spurred
an
out. Look at him spurred
apostolic?
out.
Are you
Look at the
a
demon
Christian at this
manifesting.
point?
Look at the demon manifesting. Keep spurring,
I'm
bro.
like wondering. Did Eon send you in here? Eon sent you, didn't he?
Nah, you're just spurring, bro. Like you're blatantly coping. You keep muting me for no reason. You refuse to answer basic questions. You
We're
won't even tell me
muting you
what
because
dogmatic
you're being a
means.
complete idiot.
It's because you're interrupting Kaiser.
So, like,
He's not
tell me,
answering my
do you
question.
know what the difference between dogma and ordinary authority is?
Ooh.
You don't.
Are you
Okay,
answering
let
my
me
question?
educate you. Dogma is a
Yeah,
narrowly
go ahead,
defined
educate me.
doctrine, such as the perpetual virginity of Mother Mary. Ordinary authority is saying all priests should be having the baptismal fount in the back of the church. That's something that's an ordinary authority. It doesn't require infallible doctrine or dogma to be bound in heaven or earth. Like,
Again, you're still not answering my question. Does dogma apply to the entire church? Yes or no?
yes, dogma applies to the entire church.
Okay. Did the papal bull of the Tarsus Poppy apply to the entire church? Yes or no?
Let me ask you this.
Answer the question now, you dog. If you don't answer the question, we're done.
Do you know
So
the difference between ordinary
I
authority
reject
Okay, we're
that
and
done. Yeah,
dogma?
question
we're done.
because
We're done.
other
You
things.
coped. You coped. You refused to answer the question. You're done.
So I reject your question because, like, just because something affects the entire church does not mean it's
Yes,
the
because this is
dogma.
disingenuous. This has no
Yes, it
clue of what
does. Yes, it
ordinary
does. That's the
authority is.
definition of dogma. That's the Denziger definition of dogma, right? If it is universally applied to the entire church, it is dogmatic. That is what Denziger says dogmatic means. You don't even know. You don't even know the teachers of your own
But
theologians.
it's not. It's not even the document's not even
Kaiser, who is
infallible.
Denziger? Kaiser, who is Denziger? Who is that?
I don't care who Denzinger is. Tell me, what's the difference between ordinary authority and dogma?
Send
What
us
is?
the
I don't care.
source.
I can
Send us
literally care who
I don't
Denzinger
anything.
is.
care. I
He
don't
can
care
lick
who the
my boots.
main
I don't care
compiler
who
of
he is
my
right now.
dogmatic sources are, bro.
What are
I
dogma?
mean,
What is
trad cats are
dogma?
so
What is
embarrassing.
dogma?
This is
Who
What
pathetic.
is dogma?
Kangizer?
This is pathetic.
Send us that source.
Denzinger. Denzinger was a theologian
And
back in the
This is
19th century, but
embarrassing.
Denzinger has no place here because the
and
problem
yeah,
is that
then
he's
Because
suggesting that dogma,
Denziger gives
which
the
is the
source of
definition
dogma
of
that
of a
defines what dogmatic
doctrine
means.
that's very
And in
oh my god.
dogma
states that
is a
dogmatic
very
means anything
narrowly
which applies
defined
universally
doctrine.
to the
We're
entire church.
The difference
The
between a
papal
narrowly
bull of the
defined
Tarsus
doctrine
Poppy
and
applied to the
ordinary
entire
authority
church.
is that
So it is
ordinary
by definition
authority
dogmatic.
can be reversed. It is not
there
the
we go.
same as dogma.
Wow.
Dogma cannot be reversed. Dogma is directly from the Holy Spirit. Ordinary authority can be reversed. And ordinary authority can be abused. It can be an error. So if the Pope gives ordinary authority out, that is not the same as the Holy Spirit making a dogma, which, like, for example, the perpetual virginity, immaculate conception, and the assumption of Mary, all three of those things are dogmas that are bound on heaven and earth. Ordinary authority is not. If the Pope says, I want you to go get me an ice cream cone, and that's ordinary authority. You don't have to necessarily obey that. That's not going to make you that's not going to send you to heaven or earth, or heaven or hell. What might is defying dogma, which is directly from the Holy Spirit. That is what you're not getting. Ordinary authority should be obeyed, but ordinary authority isn't the end all be all. Dogma is. Jesus speaking
Ooh.
would be dogma. One of
Yeah,
the
you
apostles
need, you need,
speaking without dogmatic interpretations would be considered ordinary authority. That's the difference.
Chico, you don't say some points that Kaiser has said because
you need to
you
stop
know
being a bitch
I
and run it.
have a I have a suspicion that you are not listening to Kaiser. So can you repeat some words that Kaiser has said?
Bitch, you're a fucking female, bro.
So
Just keep her muted.
as I said, can you repeat some words that Kaiser said? 1, 2, 3. Chico, you're unmuted.
Oh, I'm on muted, so you can mute me again in 5 seconds. You fucking idiot.
Well, you're not listening to what we're saying.
Yeah, because you're not addressing what I'm
Did you
saying, right?
did you hear what Kaiser said?
What he said
I
is
think
irrelevant.
Kaiser has defined dogma like a few
No, he
times in this
hasn't. No, he's not.
conversation.
No, he hasn't.
3
Denziger doesn't
times.
define dogma.
All right,
That's not
Kaiser,
what-
for the 50th time.